Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video with your host, Kenkukun. And today we got the 8th anniversary missions. Now, I did some of these missions and I recorded, and I think I'm gonna re-record them because I was very tired when I did it, and I did not like the outcome of the videos, like, cause my talking points were all over the place. So, because the anniversary fights, they started off weak, and I was just like, all right, I started recording like 1 through 4 or 1 through 3, and then did like 4 and 5, and then 6, 7, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's go backwards from difficulty and help people out. So we're gonna do these missions now. I personally need within 7 turns, and then you have a mission for a whole rainbow team, right? Which means 1 of every typing, and right now we're gonna run Powerful Comeback now. Is this the best one for this? Probably not, but we're gonna run Powerful Comeback, and then we have to beat it in 7 turns. Now, that you don't have to do that all at one time, but then you have to beat the left path and the right path of the 8th anniversary fight, right? So I decided to go with the Powerful Comeback team. We're gonna, yeah, this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yep. And then let's try to build the Dokkan attack as much as we can. Now, we don't have anyone that's gonna be changing key spheres here, which kind of sucks. So we will be able to complete the rainbow one. We might get the 7th turn one down. Now, there are multiple ways to do it. I'm sure you could pick one of these stages and maybe use blue Kaioken Goku and nuke nuke the final phase. I tried to do it with a really powerful duo, the Boo Boys, the 8th anniversary LR Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta. I tried to do it with that team and like put the blue fusions on there and have a couple of Lincoln people for the blue fusions and throw in the GT duo, and I'm like, you know what, let me just like powerhouse my way through it. And I believe I missed it by 1 turn, and which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. My blue fusions are not built the way I need them to be built. Like, my Gochita doesn't have, I guess, enough additional. My Vegito doesn't have enough critical. I have dupes that I have spares I can use to fix my Gochita, but not my Vegito. I only just rainbowed him. So we also just have Dokkan OSTs playing in the background. I'm going to have intros and active skills, so I'm going to let all that stuff play. But for the most part, I'm not going to play the audio. I'm just going to talk over it this time around. And that's only because, oh, well, we'll let this play this. But that's because, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, because they want to play, like, 8th anniversary music here. Give me one moment. I'm going to adjust the screen. I see the screen is out of proportion at the bottom. Let me pause this and we'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Now we should have the game screen all the way pulled down. Now, what we're going to do is we really want Gochita to, like, cook for us, right? I really don't want to float him if I don't need to, but I think, man, where does goodbye, World Tournament Goku. Like, they linked way better than I thought. We'll go ahead and let them do this. Now, I could get supered and take a lot of damage with Gochita, but Gochita should be fine. Okay, looks like Carnival Goku's gonna take the hit. So, once again, one of the missions is completed within 7 turns. Now, this Vegeta has 2 phases, and in the 2nd phase, he has an energy bar, and you'll see it, where we have to keep it lower, and when it gets filled up, he will launch a Spirit Bomb. And I assume it's a game-ending Spirit Bomb, so we brought Whis items, but there's a good chance I have to use Whis items before I even get there, right? Now, if you're having a tough time with this, you know, the TLDR of the video, I understand if you don't want to watch it all. You could probably go in with a rainbow team and beat it at your own pace, and then come in with a team that's built specifically for the final typing of the fight and do it like that, which I'll probably do on the right side. We'll go in and we'll build a team around the typing. And I'll show you that, you know, I'll try to cook up a team that we can work with. Now, the int selections were not the most promising. Like, I did not have, like, a huge slew of options to be choosing from. So we have, LR Namek Goku just kind of here doing LR Namek Goku things. We're just going to have him rotate. Dang, unfortunately, we're going to get a revive. This is... So, what's bad about this is we're going to get a revive. We're going to get no damage on this guy. And essentially, we've wasted a turn. Now, the cheesiest way to do this, right, for all of those that really want it easy, if you have Orange Piccolo freezes turns. So you can make an Orange Piccolo team and run him and just freeze turns, right, and get some free damage. But I decided not to do that with this one. I did it with one of the earlier ones, and I was just like, again, when I sat down, you know, I recorded like, man, I recorded like 7 different videos that night after like streaming for 8 hours. So when I finally sat back, when I got done, I went to bed, and then I got up and I thought about the videos, and I'm just like, you know what? I could at least give better commentary. Right? And we can make it a little bit better. Now, we brought Bulma support, but unfortunately, Bulma support got wasted right there. Now, we have guaranteed dodge now. But we're going to let... Well, actually, we will let Gogeta go ahead and sit in that slot. We're going to let Tech Carnival Goku do this. We're going to let the Bardock grab those. Because we're more than likely going... He has guaranteed dodge right now. We want him to build up is what we want. Also, in slot 1 or slot 2, he's super effective against all types, so... If you don't get the 24 key for the crit, you're going to get the super effective against all types, which can still be helpful. But yeah, I want him to attack. Instead of Tech Carnival Goku getting a stack, I'd rather have him attack and build up his passive. He's building up his passive with each attack up to like 88% attack and defense and what, like 5 key or something like that? And it's the key that's going to help us get to where we need to be. Alright, so we're already on turn 4 or 5? Turn 5. So we would have to beat this guy very, very soon, right? Now, what I'm going to do is... How many? That's 3? That's 4? That's 7 attacks. We're going to go ahead and use his active skill. We're going to go ahead and take out one of his attacks. We're going to put the... AGL, LR, Goku, and Vegeta in slot 1. We're going to let them get hit. And maybe we'll get the transformation. I don't know that I've done enough super attacks with them. That's what I'm worried about. Because we're not going to be able to get 24 key with these guys, unfortunately. And then World Tournament Goku at the end has not stacked at all. So let's go ahead and pull that there. The key, once again, the key kind of sucks. Like, the key's just not that great. So we're taking a little bit of damage. Now, this Vegeta is only going to normal attack until that Spirit Bomb gauge is filled. And then he will only have 1 attack left. He won't have any more attacks. He'll only have 1 attack. And it'll be the Spirit Bomb. Now, I don't know if you could use, like, Beast Gohan or anyone to nullify that attack and it'll go away, or if it'll just launch another one next time. I had guaranteed dodge when I ran it the first time, and I just put someone in there that dodged it, and then he just started rebuilding the energy bar. Now, as we super him, and we land supers on this guy, we're lowering that energy bar, but eventually it's going to fill up, and you're not going to be able to lower it as easily, or at all, to an extent. While Tech Carnival Goku still took damage right there. World Tournament Goku could take some pretty big damage, actually, from these normal attacks. This would be pretty crazy to witness. He's not been hit. He hasn't supered. He has nothing built up. So if he's not guarding, I expect us to take quite a bit of damage here. Let's see. Okay, he was guarding. All right. Now, and again, we don't have any active skills to even use, so we're gonna do this. That would that would be much better, but I can't really trust Namek Goku in slot 1, not unless I want to, like... Oh, they don't even link. I want him in slot 3. Like, the only way I do this is if I use a Whis here, which I guess we will, right? And then we can drop... We'll get 2 supers out of him here. We're going to grab... The same type key doesn't even matter at this point. But we will grab enough key for an 18 key from Tech Carnival Goku. And then... How much key does he get when he attacks? Is it plus 5? It's key plus... Key plus line, key plus 7, launch an additional super attack, great chance as the third. Go plus 7. Okay, so I mean, we're gonna get all this anyway, but we will have a 24 key, so he's gonna guarantee crits here. Now that's a lot. We're gonna take a lot of damage there. Gochita should be able to dodge some of these at the end. He's gonna get, I think he's gonna get one additional super, right? We'll see about that. And Namek Goku, he was just here to fill the int team. So once again, I don't have to necessarily beat this in 7 turns. You have to beat the one side or the other within 7 turns. So pick whatever team you can build that's strongest against the second phase. That's what you would choose, right? So if you're stronger against this team, you would build around this team for the 7 turns. If you're stronger against the other team, or the right side pathing against the physical Goku and Vegeta from the Buu fight, you can build around that fight instead. I just arbitrarily just came in and went left and said, all right, let's do the rainbow team with this, and called it a day. And look at how much health he still has. He has almost all of his health bars. It's pretty crazy. Oh, yay. All right, cool. So we did get these guys. Now, as my only AGL unit, right, on the team, we can kind of see, you'll see how much damage they're going to do compared to everyone else. They don't have to crit. They don't have to do anything special. This fight, I would say, is tough. I would say this fight is way tougher than I thought it would be when I finally got in and started playing it. Now we have Bardock on this rotation where we don't have much of a choice. We have to activate another Whis because Bardock's going to die. We can get the full 24 key here, which we'll do. We're going to get all these tech key spheres because we need them. We're going to get these physical... Yep, we're going to get the physical orbs. So the next time this rotation shows up, we should see the one and only attack would be the Spirit Bomb. Will we survive that? I don't think so. Someone has to dodge. And the only way we dodge is if he attacks in slot 3 and Gochita's in that slot. I think everyone else will die. I don't even know if double Whis would protect us. As you can see, the energy bar is going down when we super attack it, but barely going down. The Spirit Bomb is inevitable. Now, we did quite a bit of damage with the AGL LR units, but not as much as I would have liked to have seen, right? So, now, Tech Carnival Goku gets super effective against all types, which helps. You can see he can get a lot of damage in, and he also crit right there too. So if you're getting crits, you're going to be in a very good position. However, not everyone's going to be built with like crazy, amazing crits. There's a chance you could come in here with like an Android / Cell Saga team and put Cell on the team with Goku and Gohan and just let that team go through with it. So, I could do this. I don't know that this guy's guarding. In fact, I'm almost certain he's not. We could actually do this then instead, because, yeah, they're only sharing Fierce Battle. Again, my job is just, as of this point, I just want to complete it, right? And this team may not have been the most effective Rainbow team. It was just the first team I said, oh, let's just run a easy 200% leader, powerful comeback team. And we ended up running this team. There was probably a better team for me to pick from. Maybe even one of the 8th anniversary led teams. I kind of want to super with everyone. Oh, here we go. That's going to open this up. Yep, boom. Yep. And then we can come over here and grab that. He'll get a 12 key super in. We nullified that attack. That's going to allow World Tournament Goku to super attack first. World Tournament Goku is going to get a little bit defense from his super attack. And then when he gets hit, he will start to get even more defense. He may or may not be guarding. Who knows? We've also, even where we lost that one turn from our revive, we're not one turn away from like completing this at all. I think we're floating into 2 turns now. This is going to be like, this is turn 9 right now. We're going into turn 10, or this is turn 8 and we're going into turn 9. Something like that. Yeah, this is turn 8 going into turn 9. So even already, we didn't have that much success with this rainbow team for the 7 turns. But again, you can build a team better for the second phase. Now, I will say this, each fight, each path you choose, like this one is STR, you need AGL units, but the first phase is tech, right? So the type coverage is there. Just like in the Sin fight and the Omega fight, it's there. The devs are like, yo, we need a type coverage, the weakest type at the end. We can't just let them waltz in here and do whatever they want. And the other fight is the same way. I believe it ends with physical, so you want STR, so they're going to have an AGL phase to start with, right? That way, your STR units are going to have a tougher time getting through there. Alright, now, well, now we have Gocheetah's active skill, and we have their active skill, so let's see, who's going to link up best with him? None of them. Now, they've lost a lot of links from there. Let's go ahead and use his active skill. Man, and again, I'm not playing the audio because I don't want to, like, unmute and mute and unmute and mute because they want to play anniversary music in the background. Even though I put music to my team, and that didn't even cancel it out. Where it did sometimes during the Sin fight, it's not doing it here. I'm not sure why. We'll put them in the middle, I suppose. It doesn't matter where these guys use their active skill. It matters more for Gocheetah because if you put him in the 3rd slot and use your active skill there, he gets all of the abilities from the passive to kick in from being from attacking a slot 3, and then if you wanted to, you could put him in slot 1 or 2 if you so desire, and let him just really do more damage. Man, you do not see this active skill often at all. 4 million damage, and we only took half their health bar. How many health bars they got? 4, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 health bars. What, like looking at like 8 to 9 million, so they're like at 90 million HP in the second phase. That's insane. You got to be outputting a lot of damage. All right, where are we gonna get the most links? If he's in the middle, they're gonna get hit pretty hard. I still have no clue which Goku revived and who's guarding. I could not tell you what unit's guarding here. I think they take 70k. He might not. I could still do this. He's going to get a 24 key super no matter what. They need to... Let me pull this down. Oh, we're getting the Dokkan attack right here, huh? Okay. Dang, we're not going to get the 24 key with them. No matter where I put them, I bet. Because we're going to lose even more key after this. Okay. We'll give him as much key as possible. And then I can give these SCR keys. So we're going to get the Dokkan attack right here. Now, we kind of need to kill this guy. Alright, he's the one guarding. We kind of need to kill this guy right here, right now. We can't really... If we go into the next turn, there's a chance he supers... I've only seen him super attack in one spot because I've only seen it once. It was in the first slot, but after we got to attack, right? I don't know if it's always there. I don't know if it's never in the first slot in turn one, slot 1. If he's the first attack and you're just done. I have no idea how it could end up. I just don't know. So, keep that in mind as you go through this. Now, I would love to come through and no item this. This seems like it could be fun and tough, but I already have plans. I don't know if I've released the videos yet or not on my channel, but we're going to be going through and doing a series in the Sin fight and the 4 million, and we barely took a health bar away. We're going to be taking every 200% leader into the Sin fight and grading their team based on the units that I have, right? You know, so if that sounds interesting to you, and we're going to give them a grade and all that, you know, their teams, as the leaders, right? Each 200% as their own leaders. So I think that could be fun, running it through the Sin fight, you know, trying to no item it. Just for content, the Worldwide's right around the corner, so I mean, the series that I have planned, it could last a while, it could not. I plan on skipping the Kale banner, so I'm gonna I'm not going to have summon videos for that. I don't think I'm buying the tickets for it. I really don't. I think I'm just going to let this one just slide all the way past me and just, you know, move on with my Dokkan career until the Worldwide. And then I'll be going in and, you know, we're definitely going to be summoning. Whatever's coming out for the Worldwide's getting summoned out. We lowered his energy just enough. He's not going to Super Attack this turn. That was very fortunate and lucky for us. We have enough life that we're going to be able to put him in slot 1. He's going to be guarding. We can go ahead and put Goku in slot 2, the World Tournament Goku, and then we'll put Bardock in slot 3. Bardock shouldn't even see an attack. Boom, we got hit. We got defense. We got our super effective against all type for getting hit first. We're going to hit that 6.5 million attack stat, and we are going to rock this guy. Or not. Never mind, because we didn't crit. I overestimated this. I underestimated that health bar. That is a lot of health. All right, so we're gonna get done with this fight. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, please. I'm gonna pause the video after we get done with this. I'm gonna put a team together built around the next fight. I don't think I'm going a full STR team, but I definitely would like to try if possible. As many STR units as I can. That's just gonna like destroy this dude. And yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. We are on the next phase of the fight. We're on the right path. Now the right path is a nightmare. The left path is a nightmare too. This team that I'm trying though, I think can succeed. Now, we got Golden Frieza as one of our tanks. What's bad about this team right off the bat is we're trying to make STR units get through an AGL phase. And we're only going to have... We can only spare like 3 turns max. Any more, and that's a problem. Now, the biggest problem we have right now is both LR coolers are on the same rotation. That's automatically bad. Like, automatically bad. Alright, coolers, cold remark. We're going to go ahead and skip this because we already have the video quite long with just the left path. Alright, so we got to use Whis starting right away. Now, we want to make sure we get 18 key supers with the coolers as often as possible. No, this would guarantee an 18 key super. This would not. Yeah, because we want to raise their attack as much as possible, right? Now let's see. His is rainbowed, mine is not. So I mean, I guess if I'm gonna float one off, it's going to be mine. I can't really afford to float the other one off. Now, the next best thing that could come of this is just that my cooler, like the coolers attack like 5 times each turn, because they, at least 4, because they need 8 attacks to use their active skill. They need 10 attacks to guarantee a super attack, and they're only stacking attack on their 18 key super. So the best case scenario is that we would have had both LR coolers on rotation 1 and rotation 2, Golden Frieza on rotation 1, right? And TUR cooler actually needed to be on rotation 1 or 2. It didn't matter as long as he was on one of them and doesn't get supered. By God, I hate this unit so much because I know this is type disadvantage, but man, when you... his EZA was too weak. You need... You need like you need like 20 turns for this guy to be reasonably good, right? Like where other units just need, I don't know, to get hit 10 times, and you can get hit 10 times in like 2 turns, bro, in some of these hard events because there's just that many attacks. But anyway, let's see these metal coolers in action as well. We have the TUR AGL metal cooler. We have the physical LR metal cooler on the team. Their job here is to kind of just heal us through, since we're not bringing the Bulma support memory, which would give us a heal. As we get hit, we're going to heal. This is like 4 attacks right here with my final form cooler. If he attacked 5 times, that would really have been extra good. Oh, okay, they didn't super attack. Lo and behold, shocker. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna hope. Wow, man, the key sucks here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna... Okay, we can't get 18 key. We're gonna hope that we don't get supered at all. And at all. Like, at all. I don't want Metal Cooler to get supered and die, because then we're gonna revive and we'll have missed out on all the attacks. If TUR Cooler gets supered, we're dead. If Full Power Frieza at the end gets supered, we're probably dead. They have the best chance of surviving because they're not type disadvantaged, but... And then if we just die, well, obviously we just revive. Alright, that's really good. That's really good, really good, really good. Now, everyone else should be okay. The TUR Cooler, you want to stack this guy with defense at least 1 to 2 times. If we get a double super out of this guy, that would be great. Nope, no additional. Now, what sucks with his passive is that if the enemy is in attack down or defense down, then he'll do something useful. Then he'll launch an additional attack. Other than that, you're just hoping, right? So I really hate his TUR design. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's doo 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 doo. It's doo doo. All right, let's go ahead and get that orb there. Then we can grab this orb here, and then we'll actually grab this orb here. And we forgot the item that could be bad, but we'll find out. Golden Frieza is going to come in. This will be 4. I think this is going to be 4 super attacks. I don't know. I don't believe I have any additional in this guy at all. Unless AGL units get built-in additional. I don't remember. I play Dokkan a lot, but I don't remember. I know Int gets 5 dodge. That's what I know. Int gets 5 dodge. I don't know if AGL gets additional or crits right off the bat. So if he has any additionals, we would have seen it from just... No, well, no, he's 79. He's 69%. Did I go additional dodge with him? Or did I go crit dodge? See, now I don't even remember. I'm curious. We're going to check that out after this. Oh, this is really good. Okay, so we could end this right here. This is turn 3. We are on good time. This is 3 attacks. I think if we get another attack right here, right now. Okay. Oh, nice. That's 5 attacks. Okay, so he should be able to do his active skill next time we see him. Yes? Probably. That's unfortunate he didn't get to additional. Metal Cooler really needs to kill him. Like, this guy cannot live with a sliver. He needs to die. So we have a 40% chance to crit right here. And we got it. Thank goodness. He's on the team because he has that chance to crit, right? And he's going to heal us when he gets hit. Okie dokie. Now we're going to take TUR Cooler and we're going to transform him. Let's do this. Let him transform. He got that 1 stack of defense. Now he can take a lot of damage, even type advantage from here. If you just go straight to transforming with him, I believe he takes close to 80,000 damage. That's what mine was taking, at least. That was with no stacks, because he was like slot 7. I'm like, this is perfect. I'll just transform with him right away. And then he actually got us killed where I was about to win with this fight. Now, you may see some of my shorts rolling around where I'm like yelling at this Cooler that he sucks so much, but he cost us. He cost us the run already, unfortunately. Hate to break it to you Cooler fans, but he wasn't cool that time. He was just... he was just weak, man. Weak! Alright. Yeah, look at LR Cooler taking a clean 86,000. Now, we saved the Whis because we can go ahead and chip away at this guy's health and not have to worry about our health too much because he's only launching normals. But his normals are close to launching at 500,000 a hit. Now, I have their stats pulled up. In this form, they have 490,000 attack, 98 million health, and they attack 10 times a turn. Their super attack is 49 million, so you're probably dying, even with a double Whis. Now, I don't know if there's a cooldown with their super. I have no clue because these stats are not in English. So, I just see the numbers, and I didn't look too far for like English translated stats. So, I've been playing this. It's been very rare that they don't super attack every turn. It's almost they almost super attack every turn in the AGL phase. Sorry, let me correct myself. Not this phase. This phase is only the Spirit Bomb. Now, if you look at the energy bar at the top of the screen, you'll see it. To stop that, when you're fighting the GT duo, you want to super attack them to lower the gauge. This, you just want to get ki. The more ki you get, the lower it's going to be. So we can let this final form cooler stack one more time before we do anything with him. The question is, do we want to keep big bad bosses here? I think we do, because that's attack and defense. We're gonna want this guy really cooking. What's the next? It's him, huh? Yeah, I think we do. I think we still want to keep this rotation as is, so we can grab these over here. Sure. We can grab these over here. Yep. And then we can grab all of this here. Do I item? No, I think we can get away with one more turn without iteming. I think we can get away with one more turn without iteming. Now, it's on turn 7, we'll have to use the active skill. This rotation is where everything's going to go down. We're either going to win or lose based on this rotation and how much damage we've done to them. So I have to hope next rotation, my cooler has attacked 8 times, so we can at least launch his active skill. He will only have stacked attack once too, so it's going to be a very weak active skill, unfortunately. Where this cooler has raised his attack, this is going to be 3 times now. And it's the friend cooler, it's the rainbow cooler. He's got, I don't know how much crit, a lot. Hopefully he's got 55 crit. That way we guarantee the crit, bro. I went additional and dodge with this guy. I'm really hoping the additional comes in the final one. 10 million attack stats. Should I have kept him here? Is he gonna crit? Nah, man. If he was like popping out crits, I could have seen myself keeping him here. He's gonna pop out the additional though, that's for sure. That's gonna be very helpful. No, but I wanted the big bad bosses for the LR cooler. I figured that would be a much better thing to do. Now we have nothing to lose. Okay, we don't have the active, so this is bad. We have nothing to lose. We're gonna pop the Whis here, right? Because it's do or die. These are the final turns. Where do I get the most links from him? Okay, it's the same right there. Where do I get the most links from him? It's the same right there. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I want to make sure we get enough ki next turn too. We're not gonna get a Dokkan attack, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't see a Dokkan attack happening. Let's get this. We're still gonna get type ki spheres as much as possible. There we go. Alright, so again, my cooler, you have to attack at least 8 times to get his active skill. You have to attack 10 times to get the additional super to happen. So the friend cooler is gonna additional super. He's gonna get that guaranteed additional super. It's just a matter of, are we gonna, man, these needed to be supers so bad. That might have been, like that first attack we did might have been 8, and then 9, and then 10. And now this is the additional, or the hidden potential, and then the additional? No? Okay. Now, TUR cooler, this is a pure Saiyan. He lives for this fight, bro. He's like a bullet. And he's just gonna... Look at him. Look at Vegeta's neck, bro. Oh, no. Additional super. We're gonna be so close. Additional super. Come on, please. Like, oh my god, bro. This guy throws so hard. He sucks. He sucks. I swear if this fails, it's his fault. Ah, man. I hate that unit. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of damage we took right there. Okay. Now, oh, nice. Let's go ahead and get his active skill. That's just bonus damage. Again, this is the final turn. We have nothing else we could possibly do. And just as a reminder, we're not playing the active skill music or sounds because I don't want to have to mute and unmute and mute and unmute and forget to mute because they want to play their copyrighted music in this event. Like, that's just, we just got OSTs in the background. Just Dokkan Battle OSTs. Now, that's not a lot of damage at all, but it's just damage, period. We still have the Whis active, so we could probably do this. Put him in the middle slot, right? They're gonna get Everyone has big bad bosses here, actually. So we're gonna make sure he gets his 18 key super. We're going to make sure he gets his active skill. This should take a good chunk of his health off. Let's see. I'm expecting, man, I really want to see like 2 health bars drop, but we're like chipping away at 98 million health. If I see 15 million health go away, that's a W in my book. Let's see it. 12 million, no crit. Wow, a crit might have actually ended it right there. So we are in a very good position to finish this off right here without the Dokkan attack, 7 turns. I think this team did just fine. Once again, that TUR cooler, if you end up using all of your Whis in the first phase and you get to this phase without a Whis and you did not stack with that TUR cooler even one time, he's going to get hit for like 80,000 damage depending on your like equipment, right? Maybe you have some defensive equips on it, so that might, you know, that might help. Oh, 14 million, yeah, that's we got this in the bag. But that's why I decided to let him stack one time. Yes, let's go. Let's go. All right, we finished it in 7 turns. I thought it was going to be harder. It was actually harder. I tried this a couple of times before we came over to the cooler team. I tried this a couple of times with like the 8th anniversary units, and I'm just like, you know what? You know who has a lot of SCR units and hates Saiyans? Wicked Bloodline. Let's call him up, man. Let's be like, yo, man, come on. Yo, you want to go beat up Goku and Vegeta? Yeah, right now. Let's go, bro. Let's go get them. They're on the planet of the Kais, right? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, this was a non-whale, like, just figuring out how to do this stage. If you would like to see all my failed attempts before I delete them from my computer, just let me know in the comment section below. Hey, Ken, would you mind throwing all those failed attempts in here? I would be happy to show you my failed attempts from trying this with the other units, and then, you know, the times where TUR Cooler sold for us, I swear. I thought he was going to sell for us right here, too. He only did normals, bro! Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Super appreciate it. Please consider subscribing, and let me know in the comment section below what team did you use to beat it within 7 turns, and did you go with the GT team? Did you fight them? Did you go with the Boo Duo team? Did you use Orange Piccolo? He locks the turn. He is an option. When you go Giant, he locks the turn. That's free damage. It's not a lot of damage, but it's free damage. I could see you guys getting away with maybe a clean STR superhero team coming in and cooking this guy in half, right? Because then you have Orange Piccolo out here tacked versus the AGL. It can happen. It can work. But in fact, I'm actually gonna try and make it work. I just don't know pickup. I don't know if I'll record. I probably will record it because I like these events. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Super appreciate it, and we will see you all on the next one.